Fine. An electric heater is rated 1500 watts. How much energy does it uses in 10 hours? So the problem is that there is an electric heater rated 1500 watts. How much energy does it uses in 10 hours? See here, energy consumption, as I told you, it is in the form of kilowatt hour. Here the power is being given to us as 1500. So power of this machine is 1500 liter is 1500 watt, and the time of using is 10 hours. Okay. So you have to calculate how much energy does it consume. Now first this power has to be calculated in kilowatts. We cannot take watt and this is hours. This has to be in kilowatt. So you know that 1000 watts is equals to 1 kilowatt. Therefore, 1500 watts is equals to how much kilowatt? So it will be 1500 divided by 1000. So it will be equal to 1.5 kilowatt. Okay. So this will be equal to 1.5 kilowatt. Now you calculate energy consumption. We know that P is equals to E upon T. Therefore, energy consumed will be equal to power into time. So what is power now? 1.5 into 10. Okay, 1.5 into 10. This point and 0 goes off. So it will be equal to 15 kilowatt hour. So the energy consumption, the energy consumed will be 15 kilowatt hour. Now in that same exercise, you have one more sum, that is 16th sum. What we did previously was 14th sum, now is a 16th sum. An object of mass m is moving with a constant velocity v. How much work should be done to bring the object to rest? That means here the object is already moving with one constant velocity. Now that object has to come to rest. That means final velocity will be equal to 0 only. So it is moving means it is moving with one kinetic energy, and the kinetic energy with which it is moving is half mv square. Okay, it is half mv square. And when it comes to rest, its kinetic energy will be equal to half mv square minus 0. Isn't it? That is because velocity will be equal to 0. So the work done is nothing but the change in the kinetic energy. It was moving with half mv square kinetic energy. It has to come to rest. That means where the kinetic energy will be equal to 0. So the work done will be equal to the kinetic energy with which it is moving. Work done will be equal to half mv square. Okay. See here the work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. First it was moving with velocity v, then it will come to rest. That means when it comes to rest, its velocity will become 0. So the kinetic energy with which it is moving is half mv square. That means same amount of work has to be done on this so that the object will come to rest. So work done is change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy is 0. So work done will be equal to half mv square. Okay. So much amount of work has to be done. Now let us go to the 17th sum. Okay. Let us understand the 17th sum. Calculate work done or work required to be done to stop a car of 1500 kgs moving at a velocity of 60 meters per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. So there is a car which is 1500 kgs. It is moving with a velocity of 60 kilometers per hour. You have to calculate how much work has to be done here so that the car will come to rest. Now as I told you here, the work done will be equal to the kinetic energy with which it is moving. that much amount of work has to be done so that the car will come to rest. So let us calculate the kinetic energy here. So kinetic energy will be equal to half mv square. And remember, we should be in the meters per second, but we have a kilometers per hour. So what you have to do? You have to multiply 60 by 5 by 18. So 6 3s are 18, 6 10s are, that is 50 upon 3 meters per second. Okay, so now this will be equal to half 1500 into 50 upon 3 into 50 upon 3 b square. So b square. So this will be 750. Okay, this will be equal to 750. So you have to multiply this 750 into 50 into 50 divided by 9. Okay, you please do that. You will get the answer 20833.3 joules. So this much of energy is to be done or required so that the moving car will come to rest. See, an object is moving already with one velocity. It has to come to rest. That means final kinetic energy will be equal to 0. So the work done, how much amount of work has to be done on that? Which will be equal to the kinetic energy it is moving. It will be equal to the kinetic energy that it is moving here. Now, the last sum of your exercise, the 18th sum. Find the energy in kilowatt hour consumed in 10 hours by 4 devices of power 500 watt each. So you have 4 devices whose power is 500. And all these 4 devices work in a day for 10 hours. So you have to calculate how much energy is consumed here. You have to calculate how much energy has been consumed here. As I told you, first power has to be converted into kilowatts. If you want to calculate energy consumption in kilowatt hour, our power also should be in kilowatts. So again convert it in the same way here, that is 1500 divided by 1000. So same way you put here, that is 500 divided by 1000. 0, that means 5 upon 10, 5 ones are 5 tens are, that is 0.5 kilowatt. So the power of each machine is equals to 0.5 kilowatt hour. Okay, so let us calculate energy consumption. Okay, let us calculate energy consumption of one machine. Okay, calculate energy consumption of one machine. Right? So that is E will be equal to P into T. How much is P? 0.5 into T, that is 10. Isn't it? 10. This point and 10 gets cancelled. If you do this, that is 5 upon 10 into 10. This gets cancelled. So energy consumed by each machine will be 5 kilowatt hour. Okay, each machine will be 5 kilowatt hour. Multiply that by 4. Okay, multiply by this 4 because there are 4 machines. That means it is 20 kilowatt hour. So the energy consumption by 4 machines will be equal to 20 kilowatt hour. So these were all the exercise sums and the in-text sums what were there, and whatever the question answers are there, that you try to understand and solve it, or it will be sent on the WhatsApp. Thank you, children.